to brighter, more happy topics. How do you see your channel evolving going forward? You have hundreds of thousands of followers, and people hang on to every word you say and every video you post up. But what's next for you?
I think I was asking myself this question, not even just during COVID, but during the last year or couple of years, and there are avenues where I could grow. And I was thinking about like expanding to vlogging, expanding to interviewing, expanding to that kind of stuff. But to be quite honest, I'm kind of happy about the place that I am because this has always been a hobby for me, right? And I have a full-time job and I have a girlfriend, I have friends and family I need to put time into. So to be quite honest, I'm happy where I'm at, and maybe like I need to get a little better with post frequency and being more consistent, but I don't think I want to expand too much more. I think if you asked a younger, more a Daniel that dreams bigger, I would say, the Danielions music label, the Danielions like concert series, that kind of stuff. But I'm old now and I'm grizzled and I know how the world is. And to be quite honest, I think I'm lucky enough to have my channels and to have the platform that I have already. And I think my goals are just to keep giving you guys good music and keep giving these other artists a platform where they can show their music.
And we're very grateful for everything that you do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Would you consider any collab playlists? I know you said like just recently you're fine with how you are, but like WLK for example, like they're also a really awesome channel. Have you guys ever thought about like a year-end collab? My favorite 10, their favorite 10, or an artist come and collab with you even.
Me and WLK Freddie, we're tight actually. He's like my best friend in like the YouTube sphere. Yeah, I don't have a lot of friends to be honest, but like me and him are pretty tight, and he started his channel before I did. But I've spoken to him about our channels and stuff, and really it hasn't gone more than that. We did have some ideas, but nothing has really come to fruition. We've both been busy with our own lives, but yeah, I don't know. Like if we think of something that is possible for the both of us, and I would definitely be down to do a collab with him. I did do one with this other playlister. Her name is Crippling Depression. Before it was something about Jimin, yeah, and the collab got posted on her channel. So I selected like 10 songs. She selected 10 songs. I ordered them and I kind of made them flow how I like to make it float, and she put it together. So that's fun. Definitely down for more if any. Actually, like honestly, there have been so many more playlist channels popping up these days that I don't even know like if mine's like the most popular anymore. Maybe there's a bigger one that maybe I should approach them. Maybe they can grow my channel for me. I don't know.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, if anyone is down for cloud, just hit me up on Instagram and I'm down.
Cool, cool. All right. Well, you guys heard it here from the source. So just going off of playlists, I want to quickly mention some of my favorite playlists from your channel, and I'm going to link your most recent playlist that you put out yesterday. Text from your ex.
Yeah.
That's a good playlist. It hit me in the feels a little bit. But on your channel, some of my favorite playlists. These are the playlists that I would put on those long commutes to work and those boring shifts of me just typing in the computer or dealing with clients. Like your music and like artist music and everything you guys put together really helped me. Keshi, that playlist was great. Songs to make out to.
It's the popular right now. That's the one that the algorithm loves right now.
Oh yeah, we're all making out to that playlist. Soul Child playlist, V1 and V2. Like I have said so many times already, but thank you for putting me onto that artist, and I really appreciate that. The alt rock dream pop playlist was also pretty interesting because I love dream pop music.
Let me look that one up. I think I know which one you're talking about. I have a few rock playlists, but I just want to make sure this is the right one. Is it the? Oh my God! Is this the Oyoung one, the Gong Gong Carpet one?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's 7 songs.
Yes, yeah, yeah. It was short but sweet.
Oh man. Oh, I can't believe you like that one. So that's like probably one of my least popular playlists. I'm so glad you brought that up because his music is mesmerizing. It's kind of strange in some aspects. It's totally not the norm, but I really loved his sound, and I'm oh my God, I'm gonna listen to this playlist after this interview. But thank you for bringing it up, and thank you for showing it love. Wow, yeah,
Thanks for
that's a
praising it.
gold one. Yeah,
And like I guess it's because like I'm a rock guy.
yeah,
I listen to all different music, but like it's so interesting to you spend your entire life listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Eagles, and all these other like rock bands, but you hear like rock music or dream pop done from like a different country, and it's still music, but
yeah.
it's a little different. It has a slightly different slant to it. Even just the way like enunciation happens, it makes you feel, even though you don't understand the words. And I don't know. That's it. Really, it means a lot to me.
To chime in there, have you heard of Wave to Earth?
Yes, I have.
I love their music too, and I think they've won I don't want to say a talent show, but some like contest with CJ Entertainment. I think it's like a yearly thing or maybe biannually, but they won one of those things and they did a show and the the genius behind Wave to Earth is Daniel Kim, I believe. And he has like the another band called The Poles, and he's done his own solo stuff, and everything that he puts out is gold. You definitely gotta check out his music too.
I'll dig deeper. Thank you.
Yeah.
I Need You Tonight was good. Night Vibes was really good. Something about your sequencing of tracks, man. You really know how to make something cinematic. Even though there's so many different artists, it sounds like a soundtrack to a season of a show or a movie.
Thank you so much for saying that. I'm gonna interrupt you, but thank you so much because honestly, my favorite part of making playlists is ordering them and making them flow and you're right. It's like almost like cinematography for your ears, right? And just I hate it when I shouldn't say hate, but you know when you put songs on shuffle and it's still nice to listen to because I like those tracks, but when something when you can sequence the songs so they flow and they tell a story essentially, and it's definitely my favorite thing. And that big Keshi playlist, like 30 songs to it, that was the best one to order because he has so many distinct sounds, right? And the challenge for me isn't identifying which songs go in which section. It's finding which songs connect each section. I call them like transition songs, and that's always the fun parts.
Have there has there ever been a playlist that you've listened to maybe a year removed and you're like, "Oh, I wish I could have switched track 7 with track 9, put this song in, or I wish I used a different mix that the artist put out right afterwards," do you just kind of live with the playlist and you're happy with it?
Honestly, sometimes I for my old playlists, sometimes I wonder why I put a certain song on there. I don't know. Maybe my tastes have evolved or they've changed a bit. But some of the songs that I put out, I don't think they'd be up to 2021 Danielion standard, to be quite honest. I'm just being critical of myself and then maybe too critical of the artist, but I
So
don't know.
there's an artist out there where your song isn't that great.
I wouldn't say that, but like it's there's there's so much talent out there, and I want my playlist to be the best on YouTube, and maybe I'm giving myself too much criticism because there's so many competition out there. Even though I don't think it was competition, I think it's great to just have any platform for these artists to share the music. But I just want to be the best playlist on YouTube, and I want my playlist to be the best just because I want to showcase the best music, I guess. But I don't know, just being critical of myself, really.
That's fine. That's fine. It's completely understandable, right? Like I feel the same way when I have my own Spotify playlist, and like I listen to it 6 months later, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know why Taylor Swift is on this rap playlist, but you know,
You were in the
great
mood.
album, but I don't know about that. I Fall for You, like Rain on Pavement was a good one as well.
that
That was
that gives me a lot of memories for that one. And that one reminds me of two things. It reminds me of Vancouver, and it reminds me of the poem I inserted in the description because I felt like that poem it matched the tone of the tracks and the title and the background so well. And if anyone is listening to this, you should read that poem while you listen to the playlist, and you won't be disappointed.
next time I listen to that playlist, I'll make sure I'm reading the poem to go along with it.
Sounds good. And also, I really think that's probably the best title, best YouTube playlist name I've ever come up with. It gets difficult these days, and I feel like that the algorithm these days, it's more about being direct about what your playlist is. I feel like whenever I just say, um, what was a recent one I did? Like even like songs to make out to, right? It's pretty direct. It's a sexy time playlist, but um, I Fall for You, like Rain on Pavement, like I don't know, it's kind of magical to me, and that's the kind of stuff I like.
It is just like, even like a statement like that. Like I can imagine saying that to someone, and that's it, that scene in the K drama where like it pans, and then like, I'm looking all like stern, you know. It works though. It definitely like it illuminates a sort of scenario that whether you've been in it before or you've never been in it, it soundtracks it very well too. So you really put a lot of work into your playlist, and I am so happy that I came across them.
Yeah, I don't know. I appreciate the sentiment for sure. I think there's a lot that goes into the playlist that beyond just the music that are selected, titles, backgrounds, the ordering, the descriptions and stuff. Sometimes, honestly, I'm a little burnt out from work and I don't put in as much effort as I want to, but some gems come out sometimes, I guess, like that.